Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And give this video a like up. Young and the Restless comings and goings update looks at why Amanda Sinclair, Michelle Morgan, is coming back, a hunky new character that is going to shake things up, and Ashley Abbott, Eileen Davidson, returning for a family crisis. Michelle Morgan is officially back filming for her latest guest arc as hotshot attorney Amanda Sinclair, Michelle Morgan, and her Young and the Restless episodes are going to air in spring. Based on the timing, it is very fortuitous timing. We last saw Amanda in 2024. She was back for just a hot minute, she was gone again. It was a blink and return. This time, Michelle Morgan is supposed to have her character back in town a bit longer with an approximate 4-week tape to air delay in the actor's filming. Now, we should see Amanda Sinclair back on our screen in about 4 weeks. And that coincides perfectly with the onset of May sweeps that kicks off, I think, April 24th. If you remember your Y&R history, Devin Hamilton, Brayton James, was in a relationship with Amanda, but then he cheated on her with Abby Newman, Melissa Ordway, in 2023 on their own sofa. And she walked in on it with Chance Chancellor, Connor Floyd. And it was oh so soapy and messy. So Amanda left Devin. She was so mad. And then eventually she just left Genoa City too. As it stands, Amanda still despises Devin and, of course, his bride Abby. She hates that they're married. She hates that they cheated, the whole thing, but it's quite doubtful that Amanda is back for Devin. Recent chatter suggests that Amanda may be back for a corporate crisis that requires her attention and her legal expertise. If you remember, she was the legal counsel for Chancellor Winters when she lived in town, and then the companies separated. And Amanda may have stayed with Chancellor, because why would she want to go work for Devin? So she may still be working for Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, as an attorney for the company and just be working at a different corporate office or something. With Amanda likely on Y&R for May sweeps, it could be that Nikki needs her help to fight a takeover threat from Aristotle Dumas, who is conspiring with Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, to get Chancellor out of the Newmans' hands. This Amanda return may also tie into a new character who is coming onto the scene very soon. So the big news broke earlier this month that Young and the Restless had lured Billy Flynn away from Days of Our Lives. Now, if you don't know his work, first of all, he's a hunky guy, built like you want a soap actor to be built. All muscular, the 8-pack, all that handsome face. He's quite talented. He played legacy offspring Chad DeMera on Days. And then, when CBS revealed they cast him, they said it was in a brand new role. And there's only one new name that's been kicking around on Y&R, so I suspect Billy Flynn is going to be mysterious business tycoon Aristotle Dumas. I don't think that's the character's real name, because there's been all of those references to the Count of Monte Cristo. One of my least favorite things that writers do is when get stuck in like World Lit 101, and they want to make these obscure references to old books that, for me, I read in maybe 9th grade. I mean, I vaguely remember this story, but I just don't get excited when I'm like, oh, they're doing something with old literature. I'm not sure about you guys, but it's like, no thanks. Anyway, so this Dumas guy is a longtime business rival of Victor Newman, Eric Braeden. They battled over companies. Sometimes one of them won, sometimes the other one won. And now Dumas wants to help Billy. So they both want Chancellor out of Victor's hands. And of course, Billy hates that his mom Jill Abbott, Jess Walton, bought Victor's lies and then sold out to him. But Billy can't come at Victor directly, that would be too obvious. Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, Diane Jenkins, Susan Walters, Sally Spectra, Courtney Hope, the Newmans, a lot of people are expecting him to do this. But Billy has vowed he's out of the revenge game. So his enemies expect it. And his family is going to be very angry if they catch him at it. So Billy needed somebody who can work behind the scenes and under the radar. And that guy is Dumas. Plus, Dumas has got Damian Kane, Jermaine Rivers, in town who works for him. And then Holden Novak, Nathan Owens, ultimately works for him too. So Dumas has more than just Billy carrying on with stuff in Geno City. If Dumas is plotting a hostile takeover of Chancellor, bringing back Amanda makes sense. So it may be Victor or Nikki that summons Amanda back, so they can figure out whether or not someone's plotting against Chancellor, or if they figure out someone is, and they need her there for a legal challenge. So along with Dumas' plans for a corporate hijacking, I expect he will find time for some romance with Billy Abbott being pulled back to Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford. You know, Dumas might be a new love interest for Sally. That could be fun to see her with someone new, especially because she and Billy are going to be hitting a rough patch soon. And it would be soapy and messy because Dumas is going after Victor, the father of two of Sally's exes, Adam Newman, Mark Grossman, and Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow. Plus, Dumas is working with Billy, who might be Sally's latest ex, judging by the way he's been acting. So lots of potential for drama there. Of course, there is a chance Dumas could be paired with someone else, but Damian seems destined for Lily Winters, Crystal Khalil, but Dumas could make a play for her, and that might set Damian off again. There's a whole lot of potential. And maybe once Dumas blows into town, maybe he catches Summer Newman, Allison Lanier's attention, which would be great for Kyle Abbott, Michael Miller, and Claire Grace Newman, Haley Aaron. Of course, that would infuriate Victor because he hates Dumas, so there could be just a lot that they can do with Dumas. So on the plus side, if that happened, Kyle and Claire would finally get some peace, although Victor would be infuriated. No matter who they pair Dumas with, it should be good. Excited to see Billy Flynn on Young and the Restless. If you've never seen his work, I think you're going to like him. Finally, there's an Abbott heading back to town. Eileen Davidson is back on our small screen soon. She started filming a month ago, and with that 4-week tape to air delay, she should be due in scenes very soon, maybe next week. Ashley's return coincides with her sister Tracy Abbott's, Beth Maitland, nightmare coming into full fruition. Alan seems to be Martin, so Ashley may be in grave danger right along with Tracy, possibly with Phyllis and Sharon Newman, Sharon Case as well. We could see Tracy and Ashley fighting for their lives because of psycho fake Alan. Also, one more note, Nathan Owens is officially on contract at Y&R as Holden Novak, so he's sticking around for a while and could cause big problems for Audra Charles, Zalika Silver, and her relationship with Nate Hastings, Dominic. Stay tuned for more casting news and updates.